One of the things that we do, though, is recognize many of the heroes, those of you and the work that you do, and one particular award is for outstanding professional. And that person was not able to be with us in Denver, but he's an attorney right here in Maryland. So I had the idea that we would give him the award at this conference so that his colleagues who are here in Maryland with him could also attend. So let me tell you a little bit about Paul Griffin. Paul and I met in 2006 at a Justice for Children event in Washington, D.C. He graduated with his Juris Doctorate from Georgetown University in 1997. He served prior to college 4 years in the United States Marine Corps, having enlisted at the age of 17. Mr. Griffin is admitted to practice not only in Maryland, but is also in D.C., and has been a litigator for more than 20 years, has vast experience litigating cases in both state and federal courts. He's successfully litigated and consulted over 100 cases involving allegations of domestic violence, child physical and sexual abuse. He has conducted training seminars for other attorneys in this specialized area, of course, of child maltreatment, and has advised litigators on how to try such cases. This is challenging. I think you've noticed that we have a number of tracks on crisis in the family court system. And that's specifically because we have a crisis in our family court systems. Our judges and attorneys struggle with how to manage child abuse cases. And Paul has made it his mission to educate them. In October of 2016, Paul was appointed by Governor Hogan to serve as a member of the Nashante and Chloe Davis Domestic Violence Prevention Task Force. The task force mission is to study and make recommendations to the governor and to the Maryland General Assembly regarding domestic violence prevention strategies and policies. Prior to being appointed to that position, or to his current position of legal director, he was a member of the board of directors of Child Justice for 3.5 years. In 2008, he was the recipient of the Friend of Children Award from Children's Justice predecessor organization, Justice for Children, and the 2015 recipient of Children's Justice Hero of Children's Justice Award. From 2003 until 2015, he served as the United States Special Master for the United States District Court of District of Columbia in the case of Peterson versus the Islamic Republic of Iran, as well as other cases. So I could really go on and on about his work in human trafficking, about his testifying in front of the Maryland General Assembly. But most importantly, I just want you to recognize Paul Griffin as someone who's out there fighting beside you for the cause, and that is one of the reasons that APSAC has recognized him as outstanding frontline professional. Paul?
Thank you very much. I'm very honored by this because of all the great work APSAC does. It means a lot to me to be recognized by them. But I'm accepting this on behalf of my colleagues at Child Justice. As 12 of us work together as a team. Our accomplishments are collective. No individual does anything by themselves and certainly doesn't do everything. So I accept it on their behalf. I want to thank you all for being such a wonderful colleagues and teammates. And I want to dedicate this to these victims and survivors and protective parents. And I have a couple of them out here that we represented. That we do this work for you all. So thank you very much.